Hi guys, it's Hinda and welcome to a new video on Cooking Fantasies. Today's recipe is this delicious moist chocolate cake. So today I want to show you how to make a super moist chocolate cake that is so easy to make and has a perfect texture and chocolate flavor. And the cool thing about this cake is that we're going to be making both the batter and the sauce with the same mixture. And of course you can bake this cake in any shape that you prefer or any cake tin that you have available. Before we start, like always, I'm going to be leaving you down in the description box all the ingredients you're going to need in both the grams and the cups measurements, as well as a link to the full recipe where you can also print it. If you are visiting the channel for the first time, we make a lot of delicious and easy recipes, so make sure to hit the subscribe button and the little bell to get notified whenever a new video is up, and let's get baking. So like I said, we're going to be making the chocolate sauce and the chocolate cake batter at the same time, and this is how we're going to do it. To a mixer, I'm going to be adding milk, sugar, oil, and sweetened cocoa powder, a pinch of salt, and I used vanilla infused sugar. You can use vanilla extract. Try to use a very good and sweetened cocoa powder quality because it will provide all the chocolate flavor in the cake, since we're not going to be adding any chocolate. And then mix long enough till all the ingredients are well combined. It's gonna thicken and turn into a nice fudgy texture. If you have this kind of mixer, go ahead and use it. It makes a huge difference because it's much faster and it gives us the texture we want. If you don't have it, go ahead and use your normal hand mixer, what you would use for any cake. If you are using this type of mixer, you only need to pulse it or mix it for a short period of time or for a few times, and it's going to be already ready. If you are using a hand mixer, then you're going to have to make sure to mix it long enough until it thickens. Now that the chocolate mixture is ready, what we're going to do is remove 1.5 cups. That's about the third of this mixture. We're going to leave it for later and use the rest for the cake batter. And to the remaining chocolate sauce, I'm going to be adding the rest of the ingredients. So I'm adding my eggs, flour, and baking powder. And mix one more time everything together till all the ingredients are well combined. And the chocolate cake batter is ready. Now, for the cake tin, you can use any shape that you like or you have available. You can use a round one, rectangular, you can use the bundt cake like I did, or you can use even the loaf shape. I have brushed my cake tin with some soft butter or margarine. I'm going to mix 1 teaspoon of flour with 1 teaspoon of cocoa powder. You can use sweetened or unsweetened. And then I'm going to add this mixture of flour and cocoa powder to the cake tin, and it's going to stick to the batter. If you are using any other cake shape like a round or rectangular, you can simply use parchment paper. Time to pour the butter on the cake tin. The oven should be preheated to 175 degrees Celsius, that's 347 degrees Fahrenheit. It takes about 30 to 35 minutes to bake, depending on the shape you are using and the cake tin. If you are using the same bundt cake as I did, it took me exactly 33 minutes. And look how beautiful that chocolate cake comes out, but it's not enough. We're going to be adding more moist. And for this, you can add either coffee or chocolate milk. It's up to you. Using a toothpick, I'm going to make many small holes in the cake because I want it to absorb all the chocolate milk I'm going to be adding, or the coffee if you add coffee. If you have baked your cake as a round or rectangular, it's much easier. Just going to make holes and pour your chocolate milk or coffee on the cake to absorb it. But since I have a bundt cake, I'm just going to be adding it slowly with a brush. Make sure to get to all the sides. And finally, we're going to be adding the delicious and beautiful chocolate sauce we saved earlier. Again, if you made a round or rectangular or even loaf cake shape, it's going to be easier. You simply pour the sauce over the cake, and now I'm going to make sure to get it on all the sides. What I really love about this chocolate sauce besides the fact that it's really easy to make, it has a very light texture. It's not too heavy, but it still has a very strong chocolate flavor, and it makes the cake so moist and creamy. And don't worry if it looks too much, just go ahead and add all of it. It will be partly absorbed by the cake, and you will still have a nice creamy layer outside or on the top. And because the cake is made of vegetable oil instead of butter, it stays very soft and moist even right out of the fridge. And also the chocolate sauce doesn't contain chocolate, it's only cocoa powder, so it stays really creamy and soft even if you eat it right out of the fridge. So you can keep your cake for up to 3 days in the fridge, and it's gonna stay very soft and moist, and you can even enjoy it cold. Don't forget to check the description box for the full ingredients in both the grams and the cups measurements. And I hope you like this recipe. If you try it, please let me know how it turned out, because I'm always happy to read from you. I thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and see you soon in a new video. Happy baking!